Okay, today I'm going to be installing these pickups in my Dave Murray Stratocaster. At the end of this video I'll tell the story, which is kind of unbelievable, or shall I say not believable. And I bought it and I still can't wrap my head around the circumstances of how I got this, and I'll talk about that at the end if anyone's interested. But I don't have the original pickups in it, and I don't want to spend $300 to get the Dave Murray pickups, but I also don't want humbuckers. I wanted the classic single coil chimey sound, and I couldn't find any videos, or at least not very many, on this particular set. So I figured I'd install them and I'd play a few chords through a few different types of amps. I'll play them and see how they sound, and just so you guys can see how they sound. And I chose these because they were supposed to have the classic sound, and also they were cheaper than the Tex-Mex. On Amazon these were $85, the Tex-Mex are $100. Not much difference, but when I listened to some samples of the Tex-Mex pickups, they sounded they didn't sound bright to me, or what you would say like a bell-like tone. They sounded a little muddy, I would say. They weren't very clear. That's the word I was trying to think of. They didn't sound very clear to me. So I wasn't looking for that, and I hope this is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to throw these in here, probably off camera, or if I do, I'll just show a few pictures of how I did it, but probably off camera. Another thing to note, that the way where you'll hear these pickups, they're going to be going through generic pots and a switch. Right now I have the this pickup selector knob off, and I have the knobs off from the volume and tone because I'm trying to age them. It's not working very well, but anyway, let me get these pickups in here and we'll see what they sound like, and I'll tell the story about this guitar at the end. Alright, well, the pickups took about 20 minutes for me to change. All I did was loosen the nut here, loosen the strings up a bit, and I was able to get the pick guard out of the off to the side. Got the old pickups, I desoldered them, soldered in the new pickups, wire tied them nice and neat, and I got it back in together. And I'm going to do a little demo on this little cheap but very good Ibanez amp. It's an IBZ10G. Also tell where I got this at the end of the video. And let's hear what it sounds like. I'm just going to play the same simple chord progression for each pickup location. So you can probably hear, although I'm using a cell phone and a cell phone mic, you can probably hear it has the traditional Strat tones. The bridge pickup is a little too trebly for me, but on the Strat I never usually use that pickup by itself. I'll usually use these two together, but my favorite position is with these two. I think it sounds great. I love that. It just sounds beautiful to me. So I hope this helps someone decide to pick or to buy these pickups. I've never had pickups like this before that were this extremely staggered. And I almost thought they were defective at first. The two high strings there are really low and actually kind of below the plastic. So I wasn't used to seeing that. Anyway, let me tell you about where I got this guitar and how, and the amp also. Okay, so this is a Dave Murray signature made in Mexico Stratocaster. It's got a locking nut and a Floyd Rose, official Floyd Rose, original Floyd Rose I believe. It's got a black tremolo arm. It's routed out for just single coil sized pickups. However, Dave Murray's were Seymour Duncan, I believe, and they were like stacked single coils for humbuckers. Very expensive pickups. So I saw this for sale a while ago as just like kind of like a husk. It came with the pickguard, but nothing else. It had the tremolo arm, but it was missing a part from inside the tremolo, which I was able to order, but it was missing everything inside electronically. So the guy wasn't very fast to communicate. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace, so he wasn't really quick back and forth to communicate. And I was just like, why do you have this guitar without? And it looked brand new, and it was basically brand new. Why do you have this guitar, but it's missing the pickups? I don't understand. And he just said, oh, I needed pickups in a pinch, and parts in a pinch. So I took them from this guitar. Still, it baffled my mind. Why would you take pickups from a brand new guitar like this and put them in another guitar? And I'll show you a picture of the guitar that he put them in a minute, because he's selling that right now. Anyway, so he had it listed for a long time at a pretty high price. Finally he had it down to like $400, and he had a case with it, but I said, well, you take $300 without the case. And he finally got back to me and said yes. So in my naive mind, I thought that I could get the pickups, get replacement pickups for it that weren't the originals, put them in, get it together, repair the tremolo arm, the Floyd Rose system, I mean, repair that, get it back together, and maybe sell it for like $100 on top of what I had into it. That was stupid, because nobody wanted it without the original pickups, and nobody believed the story that somebody took the original pickups out for parts. They just didn't understand it, and I couldn't explain it to them. So basically I was stuck with this guitar. I did get an offer, and I would have only made like $40 on top of the pickups that I had put into it, and I just decided I'm going to keep it. It's beautiful, it's brand new basically. It's an original Fender, obviously. So where do I do now? The guy listed the guitar for sale that he put the parts in. It's a copy of a Fender, and he wants $500 for it. So do I offer him $300 for that one just to get the pickups, put in this, and then I'm stuck with two guitars I probably can't sell, because I'll spend another $300 on that to make this together, put it back to the original, and somebody's still just going to lowball me trying to get it cheaper. So I said, let me just do what I want to do, get the traditional Stratocaster sound. It just sounds pleasing to my ears. Put it in, so I decided, let me buy these. $85 that I have into it now. Not much time as far as changing them. I like the sound. I literally just finished it a few minutes ago. I didn't even, try it out that much. Those chords that I just played are the first chords that I, played on this setup. So I'll still get used to it. I'm keeping the guitar. I really like it. And another hard sell is that it's, a signature model of someone that not a lot of people know. Dave Murray of Iron Maiden. A lot of people know him, but a lot of people don't. And also another hard sell on this. This is not traditional for a Stratocaster, and a lot of people don't want that. I haven't had much trouble with it, and this one kind of lies kind of flat. It's not, an extreme setup on this. So yeah, that's a hard sell. A Floyd Rose on a Strat, at least in my area where I live. So let me tell you about this amp really quick. I just got this. Okay, so a few weeks ago I found a bunch of framed tattoo flash art in the trash. If you're a watch my videos a lot, you'll know I get a lot of my stuff from the trash. So I found a bunch, probably 15, 20, I can't remember, of big pieces of flash art from a tattoo parlor, I guess. They were in a box in the trash. I picked them out and I thought, man, it's pretty cool. I was thinking about keeping them, but a friend of mine that is starting to get more into selling at yard sales, and he's always buying stuff, he offered me $50 for it. Now, he's a good friend, and I didn't really want to take his money for something I just found. So I asked him if he wanted to trade for one of small amps that he has, and he had this one. I didn't even test it out. I thought, I've seen that he bought it, a while back. I know he didn't pay a whole lot of money for it. So he was happy to trade that, and I'm happy with this. It sounds great. It's a nice little travel amp, and got it for free. And it's my other amp that's one of my favorite ones. I just loaned to someone, so I needed a little practice amp, and I just got this. So I'm happy with that. And I hope you're happy with this video. Please help me know what to put on there for new videos. I'm trying not to talk as much on my videos, but then when I don't, people will say, "Oh, I wish you would explain things." When I explain things, people say, "I can't stand your voice. I have to turn it off or whatever." So you can't. I know you can't please everyone all the time, and I'm still going to make videos off and on. With things that I like and things that I think, in this case, I think this might be helpful so that people can see what the pickups are, what they might sound like. No, I'm not, I'm not a really great player, so I can't give it a full test, but you can see what it would sound like, and you can hear that chiminess. So anyway, thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you on the next video.